The Tesla Cybertruck is a battery-electric full-size pickup truck built by Tesla, Incorporated, first announced in November 2019. Pilot production began in July 2023, with deliveries started on November 30, 2023, after being pushed back multiple times from 2021, 2022, and 2023. 3 models are offered: Cyberbeast, all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, with EPA range estimates of 320 to 340 miles, depending on the model. Between the years 2012 and 2013, Elon Musk discussed the desire to build a truck with self-leveling suspension, making comparisons with the Ford F-250. In early 2014, Musk predicted 4 to 5 years before work could start on the product. In mid-2016, Musk outlined the intent for a new kind of consumer pickup truck and suggested using the same chassis for a van and a pickup truck. In late 2017, the size was estimated to be at least that of a Ford F-150, to be large enough to enable a game-changing feature. During the Tesla Semi and Tesla Roadster unveiling in November 2017, a picture of a pickup truck that can carry a pickup truck was displayed. Background ideas had been in preparation for nearly 5 years. In late 2018, Musk anticipated a prototype to be ready to show in 2019. In March 2019, following the Tesla Model Y launch, Musk distributed a teaser image of a vehicle described as having a cyberpunk or Blade Runner style, with the form resembling a futuristic armored personnel carrier. It was rumored to be named the Model B. On November 6, 2019, Tesla filed for a trademark on Cybertruck, which was granted by the United States Patent and Trademark Office, but was later abandoned on August 10, 2020. In response to queries for an unveiling date, Musk stated in late July 2019, "We're close, but the magic is in the final details. Maybe 2 to 3 months," indicating late 2019. The unveiling was then scheduled for November 21, 2019, at the Tesla Design Studio, next to SpaceX headquarters in Los Angeles, the same month, year, and location that the movie Blade Runner was set. The truck was launched under a graffiti-themed logo of Cybertruck, and a new trademark request was filed with the graffiti logo at the same time. The concept Tesla Cybertruck was unveiled at the Tesla Design Studio in Los Angeles on November 21, 2019. During the unveiling, Tesla claimed that the Cybertruck's armor glass windows were virtually unbreakable, but 2 windows shattered when Franz von Holzhausen threw a metal ball at each of them. Musk jokingly exclaimed that the ball didn't make it through and will fix it in post. He later claimed that the windows were damaged because, in an earlier demonstration, the door was hit by a sledgehammer that cracked the base of the glass. The 2019 prototype was equipped with a dual-motor powertrain. The stated goal of Tesla in developing the Cybertruck is to provide a sustainable energy substitute for the roughly 6,500 fossil fuel-powered trucks sold per day in the United States. At the end of the presentation, the Tesla Cyberquad, an all-terrain vehicle, was driven onto the bed of the Cybertruck using built-in ramps in the tailgate. The Cyberquad was plugged into the Cybertruck's onboard power outlet to charge the Cyberquad's batteries. The ATV will be available for sale as an optional package with the Cybertruck. Many social media commentators dislike the sharp contours and unusual exterior. Tesla Incorporated stock declined 6% following the announcement. The prototype later was exhibited at the Peterson Automotive Museum for 1 week in June 2020 and returned to the Peterson in November 2022 for a Tesla exhibition. Beginning in November 2019, Tesla has accepted Cybertruck pre-orders with a $100 deposit and initially offered a full self-driving option for $7,000. On November 23, 2019, Musk tweeted that Tesla had received 146,000 pre-orders in the first 1.5 days after the unveiling, each requiring a $100 refundable deposit, with 42% choosing the dual-motor configuration, 41% choosing the tri-motor configuration, and 17% choosing the single-motor configuration. Musk updated the number of pre-orders to a reported 250,000 on November 26. In January 2020, Automobile Magazine named Cybertruck the concept car of the year for 2019. The price of the full self-driving option increased to $8,000 that July and then $10,000 in October. In October 2021, Tesla removed the Cybertruck's pricing and specifications from its website without explanation while still accepting deposits. An updated prototype was spotted while undergoing internal testing on Tesla's test track in December 2021. The newer prototype could be distinguished from the original by the presence of a large windshield wiper and the omission of the truck's front light bar. At the 2022 annual shareholders meeting, in response to a question, Elon Musk stated that final specifications and pricing will be materially different from those unveiled on a concept vehicle in 2019. Franz von Holzhausen drove a pre-production prototype to the Peterson Automotive Museum for an event in late June 2023. In July 2023, the first Cybertruck was built on the production line at Gigafactory, Texas, and Tesla clarified in October that this was pilot production with deliveries slated to begin in late November 2023. Musk clarified on the July earnings call that it and other early production examples were release candidates, borrowing a software testing term, which are used for testing and certification. Some of the prototype units were marked with prominent RC lettering. Production specification Cybertrucks were sent to Tesla showrooms starting in late November 2023. The fit and finish of the display vehicles were improved compared to a prototype shown earlier in 2023. Tesla made its first 10 deliveries of the production version of the Cybertruck during an event on November 30, 2023 at Gigafactory, Texas. It will be available in 3 trim lines: single motor, rear-wheel drive, dual motor, all-wheel drive, and triple motor, all-wheel drive. According to Musk, the design of the Cybertruck was inspired by Blade Runner and Wet Nelly, the Lotus Esprit driven by James Bond in The Spy Who Loved Me, which doubled as a submarine. In June 2019, Musk noted that an amphibious vehicle design concept was possible. Musk had bought a Wet Nelly used in the filming at a 2013 Sotheby's auction. Cy Mead, the artistic director of Blade Runner, called the Cybertruck stylistically breathtaking shortly after the unveiling. Frank Stephenson was critical, calling the design almost repulsive, but tempered his criticism by noting it has the potential to be extremely beautiful by softening the hard lines. Automotive designer Adrian Clark was more unsparing. The Cybertruck is a low-polygon joke that only exists in the fever dreams of Tesla fans that stands high on the smell of Elon Musk's flatulences. Giorgetto Giugiaro, credited with originating the origami car design trend with the Lotus Esprit, BMW M1, and DMC DeLorean, stated in 2023 that when you step outside the norms, it's almost always seen as a provocation. The Cybertruck will surely be successful. I'm convinced it will find its admirers. Journalist Paul Niedermeyer said he was blown away, comparing the design to Giugiaro's Maserati Boomerang, as never has anyone put something so uncompromising into production, adding that, in a world of look-alike cars and trucks, the Cybertruck is a very welcome addition to the streets. Tom Halter wrote the polarizing design could mark the start of a new design trend for pickup trucks, arguing the paramilitary stealth fighter look of the Cybertruck successfully kicks aside the old urban cowboy look while not compromising the inherent manliness and toughness that attracts buyers to pickups in the first place. The Cybertruck uses stressed skin construction, which Tesla calls an exoskeleton. This structure is used rather than the body-on-frame construction, which is typical of trucks, as a standard vehicle frame would conflict with the underfloor battery pack. At the 2019 unveiling event, Musk likened it to the difference between biplane and monoplane aircraft structures. In its 2021 patent application, Tesla clarified the vehicle still has a frame, but claimed the exterior panels serve to support at least one component, such as a hinge, handle, bolt, motor, or interior trim panel, and also provided side impact protection. The exterior stainless steel sheet metal is said to be bullet resistant. It uses unusually thick 3mm 30X series cold-rolled stainless steel body panels, which cannot be stamped like conventional automobile parts, but instead are laser cut and then bent along straight lines, resulting in a very distinctive faceted design which has been called low poly or likened to origami. It uses the same stainless steel alloy that SpaceX uses on their Starship rocket because it distributes stress more evenly and allows for more interior volume. Earlier design concepts for Cybertruck had proposed titanium outer panels, but this was later switched to stainless steel for additional strength, using an alloy that was developed by Tesla 87 in partnership with Aperam. The powertrain for the rear-wheel drive version is expected clarification needed to have a single induction motor. The dual-motor A to B version adds a permanent magnet motor in front. The tri-motor Cyberbeast trim is equipped with a single motor for the front axle, driving both wheels through an electromechanically locking differential with a maximum output of 300 EP. The rear wheels are each individually driven by a motor, and the maximum combined output is 845 EP in Beast mode. After Tesla removed the initial Cybertruck specifications from its website in 2021, powertrain details were not available until Tesla filed a VN decoding document with the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration in 2023, which showed Tesla intends to initially offer dual and tri-motor drivetrain options. The single-motor version will not be available at launch. Tesla stated in 2019 that they expected the EPA range of the Cybertruck to be from 250 to 500 miles, depending on configuration selections. In 2019, Musk claimed there would be a solar roof option which could add 15 miles of range per day. During the launch event on November 30, 2023, Tesla announced the estimated range of the three planned models was 250 to 340 mi. The dual-motor and tri-motor configurations can be ordered with an additional range extender battery that is taking about one-third of the bed to increase range by 120 to 130 mi. According to Elon Musk, it is intended for very long trips or towing heavy things up mountains. Details on installation, charging, or cost for purchase or rental have not yet been released. The interior of the prototype, unveiled on November 21, 2019, included a 17-inch center display, seating for 6 using 2 bench seats with the front middle seat being a fold-down center armrest, a digital rear-view camera-based mirror, a race car-style steering yoke, and a dashboard with a surface resembling marble. The marble-look dashboard of the unveiled prototype vehicle was a paper composite material made from paper, wood-based fibers, natural wood pigments, and non-petroleum-based resins. In April 2022, Elon Musk drove the new prototype of the Cybertruck on stage at the Cyber Rodeo event in Texas, where he revealed a new detail: no door handles. Musk said that the truck can sense your approach and just knows that it needs to open the doors. Preliminary specifications indicate the Cybertruck is planned to be offered with one bed, similar in size to a conventional pickup truck bed, 6.5 feet long. It has a planned integral motorized roller shutter-style tonneau cover to improve the aerodynamics of the vehicle. Tesla terms this 100 cubic foot enclosed space the vault because of the additional security the company says it provides. The 2019 prototype had vertical internal walls, while pre-production models photographed in 2023 have sloped sidewalls. Features of the vault include LED light strips along each side, an additional underfloor storage space behind the rear wheels, 120 and 240 V AC outlets, and a compressed air outlet for pneumatic tools. A pre-production prototype demonstrated a power tailgate remotely controlled from the cabin in June 2023. For the 2019 prototype, an article claimed the rear middle seat would fold down to allow long cargo to extend into the cab, similar to the Chevrolet Avalanche. However, the display prototype lacked any corresponding opening in the front of the bed. An updated prototype shown in 2022 reportedly has changed this feature to a retractable rear window, a feature found on many modern pickup trucks.